Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to a video. Today, the power came back on a little bit last night, but I was so tired because I was only got 2 hours sleep in 2 days. So I slept until like 4 o'clock because power did go out multiple times, on and off throughout the day. Today, it is on right now, so I'm recording this video that I got of Gyomei. I'm probably saying this wrong, but we're gonna go with Gyomei from Demon Slayer. Sorry if I'm butchering that. I had, sorry about that. I had a head injury and surgery when I was younger, and it caused issues with taking the words from my brain, grammar, all that stuff from my brain, and writing it out, speaking it, and all that stuff. I cannot physically see the grammar and spelling issues when I write, and I cannot really see the issues when reading out loud. Like such, if I read out loud from a book, I sound like I have the reading level of a second grader, but I have a college reading level in my head. It's very difficult. Anyways, other than that, so I'm sorry if I butcher the names because they sound right in my head, like I'm saying them right in my head, but my brain cannot put the words into speech, so that's why I butcher a lot of names, even in native English names, because I just have terrible issues with that. Anyways, other than that long intro, this is Gyomei from Demon Slayer, and we are going to be doing him as a Yandere for you, base Yandere head canons. So let's do this. Gyomei is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. That is referring to child touchers, animal frickers, and people who force other stuff on other people and are just gross and icky. That is what dirty flaky biscuits are. But yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also, remember to separate fiction from reality and head canon from canon. Thank you. Now let's do this. Gyomei, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher it. I just know I am. Gyomei is a very soft spoken and sensitive man, and he is a man that is a very gentle giant and a protector. The first demon he came across was ruthless and unalived the children that he had to protect. He unalived the demon by punching his head to a bloody pulp all through the night, over and over. He would have been unalived if it was not for the master of the Demon Slayer Corps who had saved his life, and this is when he became a demon slayer. And one day became the Stone Hashira. He met you as the Stone Hashira. Sorry, that was the timer for my food to cool off. It can wait. It just popped out of the oven. It can wait. Anyways, he met you when he was the Stone Hashira, and you wanted to be his student as a stone breather. He already had Genya, but he knew your breathing worked well with stone breathing, so he began to train you. He did not trust you at first, as you were a bit younger than him, still an adult, of course. I say this because the Demon Slayer Corps makes their soldiers out of children. Just look at Gyomei. He is not even 30. Sorry, there's a comma there where it's not supposed to be. He is not even 30, and he is the oldest current Hashira. Muffins, they use child soldiers in this anime. YouTube, this is anime. There was no actual child soldiers. Again, in this anime, it is Japan in the 1920s. The past frickin' poo poo. Anyways, although he had felt a kinship and a draw to you almost right away, you have lost loved ones to a demon, and you had protected them and swore you would protect the ones that could not protect themselves. Gyomei found himself fallen for you little by little. It had nothing to do with how you looked, as he could not see you since he was blind. But instead it had to do with your heart and how you cared for others. But how bleh, but how you would, and also how you would not take crap from anyone. He may be blind, but he has like this sense that he allows him to see and feel where things are around him. He could feel you where you were when you were with him, and he made sure to seek out your presence whenever you were near. He was soft with you, but also very firm because he was your teacher. And although it was wrong and he knew it was wrong, he found himself longing for you to be in his life. He is the type of Yandere that is very protective of you and becomes like a giant shadow around you, keeping you safe and scaring away people a lot of the time. You, of course, were completely unaware of him being the reason people ran away from you. And because he was nothing but kind to you, although his training was very harsh sometimes. He trusts you with his life and he trusts you to stay by his side. He is a religious man, but if he was given the chance, he would throw away his vow of celibacy to be with you. Of course, he did not know if he could be fully intimate with you in the traditional sense of missionary. Not at least without so much prep being done, because man, this man is at least 7 feet tall and his hands are huge, which means his pickle, the thing between his legs, is huge. So, yeah, so much prep would have to be done for you guys to do the Devil's Tango. Shout out to all my size queen and size king muffins and size majesty muffins as well. I did not forget my non-binary and genderqueer muffins. You all rock for taking such big sizes. And here's me doing the math on how much pickle I can take before it unalives me. Yeah, I think I could do it. Anyways, although if he can be intimate with you, he is a very gentle lover and taking his time to prep you to make sure that you are okay, even if he cannot do it traditionally. He does cry easily, and it is because he is such a sensitive man. He would cry for you if you were hurt, and he cries for you as he knows he can never let you go, and he knows that is selfish of him. He knows deep down the moment he met you, he knew he was never going to let you go. Your soul was too good for him, and he does cry for you because he knows he is chaining you to him and not letting you have a life without him. He knows it is selfish, and he prays every night that the gods and you could one day forgive him for his selfishness with you, the love of his life. He once again is so overprotected of you that he does not let you out of his reach most time. He would most likely ask the master to not send you on missions without him. He would not risk you being taken away from him when he could not protect you for where he could not protect you from harm. He would sometimes consider would consider asking you to retire from the Demon Slayer Corps and instead teach young Demon Slayers. He would beg you sometimes to not be reckless and even cries when you are reckless. He does not do it often, but as a Yandere, he would sometimes use his tears to guilt you into agreeing with him and doing what he says. He also has a bit of jealousy when it comes to you being around other people. He can somehow sense when you are near someone else. He is quick to find you and take you back to training, telling you need to become stronger. He is doing this to make sure you are with him as much as possible and you do not stray from him. He knows it is unfair to ask you to be away from his side and only be by his side and his side alone. But yes, that yandere selfishness of his is that is in him does not care and cannot risk losing you. How he deals with rivals depending on whether the rival is human or not is if the rivals are human, he will most likely scare them off, but rarely ever unalive them, unless they were to force themselves on you or hurt you in some way. Then Gyomei will put the fear of him in them by beating them to a bloody pulp. If anyone R-word you and tried to unalive you in general, they would be most likely unalived for sure, even if they were a rival. Well, some rivals get off easy, but if it's not a rival, ooh, it's even worse. If it's just an act of crime, oof. If the rival is a demon, though, they are unalived for sure. He would let out a yandere rage on the demon that tried to steal your love from him and brutally beat them over and over and over until the sun came up to put them out of their misery, which he thinks is a mercy for them. He does not stand for you having someone dear to you other than him. If pushed to shove where you would try and leave him for someone else or something else, he may just lock you up in the mountains and tell you he is doing this for you. More on that in a second. How he confesses his love for you is after some time of training you, he would lean down and kissing you right on the lips. He then would tell you he loves you and wants you to be with him always. If you accept his love, if you were to accept his love, you two would make love, even if it's not in the traditional sense, in the mountains, and even if it's just with your mouths on each other's adult fun time parts. If you do accept his love, this is where he will be. If sorry, I read that wrong. If you do not accept his love, this is where push would come to shove, and his yandere selfishness rears its ugly, obsessive head. This is where he says he hopes that you can forgive him and swiftly knocks you out. He has chained you to the home that you shared at this point, and he is crying beside you when you wake. He tells you he is the only one who can keep you safe and sound and the only one who can love you. And all he wants from you is to be safe and maybe one day, if you can, to learn to love him. He is firm in not letting you leave him and does not give you the into your cries or tantrums or even your curses. He is doing this for you, and he again prays you can one day forgive him. Do not even try to fight against him on this. He is the strongest Hashira and would easily overpower you. If you do somehow manage and escape while he is gone, making it only down the mountain a bit, he would catch you with ease and ask you for your forgiveness. Right before he breaks both of your frickin' legs. He would hush your cries and wipe away your tears as he carries you back home to your guys' home. He does have to chain you this time. He does not have to chain you right away this time, as your legs will never work the same, and he is sure that you have learned your lesson. He does cry for you as he never wanted to hurt you, and he will have to punish himself. But he does need you to be saved, and he supposes that you are safe right now, and if he would have to break them again, he would do that to keep you safe. Do not worry, no matter how many times he breaks your legs, he will take care of you. You should never have run away from him, and even more so you should have just accepted his love, and this could have all been avoided. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it and all that good stuff. And yes, what Hashira should I do next? I have Sanemi on the to-do list, so he would be next up. But I also got some other Demon Slayer requests I have to get done. Hopefully by the end of Halloween I will have them all done. I know that's months away, but I am terrible. I have a list over 200 requests just of off YouTube alone, so I am swamped, but requests are open, obviously. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this and all that good stuff. And now, Patreon outro. Patreon outro. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, brain fart. Patreon outro. Patreon outro. Thank you, Pumpkin Toffee, for being my newest patron. I appreciate you, Pumpkin Toffee, and you are beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Mwah. Thank you, Pumpkin Toffee. I appreciate you again, and also, thank you, Gav, for being my original and first patron. You are beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Mwah. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate you as well. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it. All that good stuff. And I'm sorry I didn't get out anything for April 1st. I think this is April 2nd, because the power was out, as I said before, and it might go out again. So I'm getting this pre-recorded and edited so that it can at least come out on the 3rd, if not the 2nd. We shall see when I get it out. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins, and please stay safe in this bad weather. Stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro, secret outro, secret outro, baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is, Would you smash or pass the stone Hashira? 100% would smash him. I would probably have to do the math on how much of his pickle I could take before it unalived me. 100%. I would climb that tree. Anyways, and would you accept his love? 100%. Even if we couldn't be fully intimate, I would still accept his love, and we would do mouth aerobics. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoy and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye.